being able to improvise however we need to.
But you are expecting having to win the game kind of with your arm, for lack of a better term, and at some point here.
I mean, we'll see. You never know. We just want to win the game somehow. And we never know how that's going to be. Every game since I've started has been very, very different, it seems. So, who knows how they're going to play out. But we just want to be ready for anything.
Safe to say you won't be running the run and shoot, though. And the offense will change that dramatically.
You never know.
Have you seen during your film study a defense change its look as often as the Jets? Because they give you many different fronts.
They do. They give you a lot of fronts. They give you a lot of different personnel groups. They're very well coached, and they have a lot of great playmakers. And you got to give them credit. They're a great defense.
When people think of the Jets, they think of Revis. Your thoughts on what you've seen from him?
He's a great player. He makes a lot of plays. People don't always go after him. He usually matches up against the team's best receivers, and he makes plays, and he's been doing it for a long time.
Is he a guy that a lot of players you said a lot of people will try to stay away from him. Are you inclined to do the same, or?
We're inclined to try to do whatever is working, and whatever the plays call, that's what we're going to try to run to the best of our ability, and just try to find a way to get first downs.
Tim, I know he talks about it as a guy who just knows how to win. Define that at all? Is there anything you can put tangibly?
I think.
What is it about?
I've just been blessed to be on great teams with a lot of great players around me that make me look a lot better than I really am.
Tim, the offensive line, sometimes talking about the running game, says it's us against them, and it's the mentality thing of who's going to win that. Is it the same for a quarterback or running back, other positions on the field too?
I think you have to have that mentality a little bit. Just as a football player, have that mentality that we got to go in there and we got to set the tone with our physicality and with how we play. But ultimately, I think you got to be ready to do whatever is asked of you, run, pass, whatever it is, and as an offense, be ready to adjust to anything.
So what are you commenting for reasons for why this offensive line has been such substantial improvement over the course of the season?
Yeah, I just think we got really good guys up front, and they're playing hard and playing well together.
How difficult the task is what they've done? Like, you're running some zone now, you're running some man, you're running some option, you're running some triple option. I mean, they've had to kind of adjust on the fly to, one thing to a lot of different things. I mean, how difficult a task do you think it is for those guys up front to do what they're doing?
Well, I think you do have to understand some things. I think Coach Maggs, offensive line coach, does a great job in teaching them and just understanding their rules and philosophy. And once